Buenos días, clase. Today we're going to go over two separate concepts, familiar and formal greetings, and then people words. So let's go ahead and get started. Alright, first we are going to go over this concept of familiar and formal. So something that you might have heard before would be someone asking how are you like this. ¿Cómo estás? ¿Cómo estás? That's actually one of the forms that you can say it. But in Spanish, there are two different yous. Okay? So for you, there's the formal and then the familiar. A formal you would be, you could use it with a person you don't know. A person you don't know. You could also use it in general with someone that's older than you. And then you would also probably use it for someone that you respect. Okay, so this could be a parent, a boss, an aunt, an uncle, or then just in general a person that you don't know. The familiar you, you're going to use with a friend. You're also going to use this with a family member that you're particularly comfortable with, okay? So probably like a brother, a sister, a cousin. And then you would also use this with someone younger than you. Now, something that I found interesting is there's this familiar versus formal stuff. Each country kind of has their own take on it. So they use familiar more often in some countries, and then they use formal more often in some countries. But honestly, I'll just teach you the main rules for it, and then we'll kind of go from there. So your first exposure to familiar versus formal is going to be with greetings, okay? So like I said before, you have probably heard of this. ¿Cómo estás? ¿Cómo estás? That is going to be a familiar greeting, okay? If you wanted to ask how are you, which is ¿Cómo estás?, in a formal way, you would actually say it like this. It's similar. ¿Cómo está usted? ¿Cómo está usted? That one is formal. So what we have here is we actually have what's called the tú versus usted. Okay, tú versus usted. Formal would be the usted, and familiar would be the tú. Okay, so again, formal would be the usted, and familiar would be the tú. Those are the two different ways of basically saying you. Okay? So with you, if I say, what is the tú? You would answer, that is familiar. And oops, I forgot the accent mark here. Tú is the familiar you. Alright? If I said, what is the usted? Usted would be the formal you. Again, so the usted would be used with someone older than you, someone you respect, a person you don't know, and the tú would be used with a friend, a really close family member, or someone younger than you. So you could say, ¿Cómo estás? Or you could say, ¿Cómo estás hoy? Okay, but ¿Cómo estás? Again, this would be with the tú. ¿Cómo estás? And then if you wanted to answer that, you could say it like this. Estoy That's I am for feelings, okay? Estoy. And then what have you heard before? Well, you've probably heard estoy bien, right? Estoy bien. Or you could say estoy terrible. Terrible. You probably can guess what that means based on the spelling. Terrible. Terrible. Okay. Or you could say estoy regular. 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 So-so. Okay. Estoy bien. Estoy terrible. Estoy regular. If you wanted to ask back to them, and how about you, or and you could say y tú. If you're talking back to someone that is familiar, or you could say y usted. Okay, so now again, if you wanted to ask someone that was older than you, or that you wanted to show respect to, you would say ¿Cómo está usted? Not ¿Cómo estás? All right. A more casual way of asking someone, like, how's it going, or something like that, would be like this. ¿Qué tal? ¿Qué tal? That's like basically saying, how's it going? How's it going? And then you could answer bien, or regular, or terrible. Okay? All right, a couple more words that you could use in this conversation then. Hopefully ones that you've heard before would be these two. Gracias. What's gracias means? Gracias means thank you. Thank you. And then the answer to that, de nada. That's two words there. De nada. That's like saying you're welcome. It actually literally means of nothing. Of nothing. So you're welcome. It's nothing, like that. So here we could have a conversation. I'm going to play out a little miniature conversation really quickly, and then we'll move on. All right. Here's our miniature conversation, okay? ¿Cómo estás? And then that person could answer, Estoy bien. ¿Y tú? And then the person could answer back, Estoy bien. Gracias. Okay. So we have here, ¿Cómo estás? ¿Cómo estás? Is how are you? And then the second person answers back, Estoy bien, I'm good. And you? And then the first person answers back, I'm good, thank you. So we have, ¿Cómo estás? Estoy bien, ¿y tú? Estoy bien, gracias. Okay, we're going to move on to some people words. So these are just some different words that will be added to your vocab, okay? So we have el amigo. El amigo is a friend, okay? Now, el amigo ends with an O, so that means it's masculine. So if I write la amiga, that's also a friend, okay? These are both friend, but la amiga is feminine and el amigo is masculine, okay? So a lot of ours are going to end like that, all right? So again, we have, oops, let me change to the pen here. El chico. El chico is a boy. And then la chica is, you guessed it, a girl. El chico and la chica. All right. Here's one. La familia. That looks pretty similar to family. La Familia is family. All right, a few more people words here. Let's see. Let's do man and woman. First, we'll do man. Hombre. Hombre is a man. Remember, that H, what are you going to do with it? Pretend it's not even there. It's silent. Hombre. Hombre. Okay? And obviously that's el hombre. And then the woman would be la mujer. La mujer. Okay? Here's some that you probably have heard before. El señor. What's señor? Yep, it's Mr. Okay? La señora. La señora would be Mrs. And then you better already know this one because I taught you this before. What's Miss? Say it out loud. La señorita. La señorita. Okay? All right, so let's repeat each of these one more time. Here we go. El hombre. Say it after me. El hombre. La mujer. La mujer. El señor. El señor. La señora. La señora. La señorita. La señorita. All right, I think that is everything that we're going to go over for today. So, here we go. Ready? Buen trabajo. Buen trabajo. Good work today. And I will see you in class. Bye-bye.